Hi, and welcome to your practice. Today you will need 2 blocks, so make sure you have them at the top of the mat. This is a really wonderful class. We don't have a lot of vinyasa flow through, so we won't be moving up and down a lot, but we will be building some heat. So let's get started. We can stand at the top of the mat, feet facing forward. You might want to have your feet a little bit wider. I like to have mine wider. We'll bring the hands to the hips, and we're just going to start with some circles. So move with your breath in as you come around, and then exhale as you move back. So nice and slow, but circles can be as big or as small as feels right for you today. Might feel nice to close down the eyes and really feel into the body. Feel into your hips. Notice if they're feeling, maybe if you just woke up, they're feeling quite tight, or if you just went on a run or a walk, or if you've been sitting all day. Good. Next time you come around to center, let's pause, and we'll just go in the other direction. Still moving with the breath. Maybe you move a little bit deeper. Maybe you notice that your knees are starting to bend as you come around. Let's do one more. We'll meet back at center. If your feet are nice and wide, let's heel toe them in so they're about hips width distance. And we'll do some shoulder rolls now. So breathing in, we'll reach the shoulders up towards the ears. And as we exhale, they'll roll back down the spine. Okay, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, roll them down. Last one, breathe in. And exhale. Good. Now we're going to do it the opposite direction. So when we breathe in, our shoulders are going to squeeze together, roll up towards the ears, and then exhale, they're going to round forward. 2 more times. Good. Let's bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Breathe in. Exhale. Release them down away from the ears. The palms will face forward. Now let's close down the eyes. And notice your feet. Notice all of the points that are touching the mat. And feel steady and rooted in your feet. As the spine lengthens and the crown of the head reaches up towards the sky, so you feel nice and tall, steady. As you breathe in next, let's reach the arms up towards the sky. Maybe the gaze lifts up. And exhale, let's fold forward. We're going to plant the palms and just take a step back to our downward facing dog. And then we'll just bring the knees all the way down to the mat. So we end up on hands and knees. The hands will be right underneath the shoulders. The knees will be right underneath the hips. Let's do some cat-cows. So let's breathe in, lift the heart, lift the head up. And then exhale, round the spine. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, lift the head, lift the heart. Exhale, round. And inhale, breathe in. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, round. Good. Let's breathe in and meet in a neutral spine. And we'll extend the right leg long behind us. The toes will come down towards the mat. And it's your choice. You can start to press into that heel and feel the opening in the back of the leg. It might also feel good to rock forward and back here. And then you'll get into a little bit into the wrists and then also the Achilles, the back of the foot. Good. Next breath in, let's pause and lift the right leg up about 2 inches off of the mat. Let's flex the toes so that they're facing down towards the mat. You can stay here, or if you're ready for a little balance, you can reach the left arm forward and the palm will spin in towards the midline. So the thumb is reaching up and our gaze comes to that thumb. So we're pressing the right heel back. We're reaching forward with the hand. Our spine is nice and long. Breathe in. Steady breath out. Good. One more inhale. And exhale. Let's bring the left hand down first. And then we're going to bring the knee in towards the nose, round the spine and nice and tight. We'll step that foot in between the hands. Good. The right hand is going to come to the right thigh. We are going to press into the left hand and then start to spin open towards the right. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. One more inhale. Exhale, we'll spin down. Right hand comes to the mat and we step that right foot back to all fours. Good. Breathe in, lift the head, lift the heart. Exhale, round. Inhale, meet in neutral. Exhale here. Good. Breathing in. Let's send the left foot long. The toes come down to the mat first, and you can stay stagnant here, just pressing the heel back. Or it might feel nice to rock forward and back nice and slow. Okay. Let's pause. We'll breathe in and lift the toes up off of the mat. The foot is flexed. Your gaze is steady, and when you're ready, the right arm reaches forward. The palm spins towards the midline. The gaze comes to the right thumb, and you breathe in. And breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, we'll bring the right hand down. Once you breathe in, let's pull the left knee in towards the belly, round the spine. Good. We'll step the foot in between the hands and we'll come into our twist. So the right hand stays planted down, the left hand will come to the thigh. And then we press into that thigh, spinning open towards the left. And we're not moving too far, too deep into our twist yet. We're just pulling that left shoulder back a bit. One more inhale. Exhale, the left hand will come down. We spin back towards the mat. We'll step the left foot back, coming to all fours, dropping the belly, lifting the gaze, rounding the spine. As you exhale, inhale, we meet in neutral. Good. And then we're going to bring the toes together, draw the knees nice and wide, and bring the hips towards the heels. The arms still reach out in front. We're coming to a child's pose. Good. Next breath in, and start to walk our hands over to the right side of the mat. Maybe the left palm comes on top of the right, and you breathe into the left side body, that left lung. Next breath in, we'll walk our hands to center. Exhale here. Inhale, walk the hands over to the left side of the mat. Maybe the right hand comes on top of the left, and you breathe into the right side. Breathing in, walking the hands back to center. Good. Walk them forward as far as you can, and then come up onto your fingertips, tent the hands. Take a breath in, reach, and exhale. The heart melts down towards the mat a little bit further. You can feel it in the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, relax the palms, and we'll walk our hands back next to our face. We'll come up onto our hands and knees as we inhale. And then we tuck the toes under, lift the knees up, come onto your downward facing dog. Good. First dog here. Make it comfortable for yourself if you need to bend one knee and then the other. Finding the right dog for you today. And when you're ready, we'll breathe in and reach the right leg up to the sky. Let's bend the knee in towards the nose, round the spine in nice and tight, and then step the foot in between the hands. Good. We'll breathe in, reach the right arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, that right arm is going to reach forward. So the arm comes towards the ear, and you're pressing the left heel back, reaching the hand forward. Breathe in. Exhale, the right hand comes down to the mat. Good. Here's where we're going to grab our block. So let's place it to the inside of the right foot. Maybe on the medium height, you can adjust it as you need to. The right hand is going to come to that right, or to the block. Let's spin on the back heel, open the foot, warrior 2 feet, and then as we breathe in, the left arm peels up to the sky, side angle. And then the work here is we can press the right elbow into the right thigh. Feel that resistance. And then we can pull the left shoulder back to open the heart. Same time the right shoulder is going to pull back, we have a nice wide collarbone. The gaze can come to the left thumb if it feels good in the neck, or maybe your gaze comes to the right big toe. Wherever you are, you're breathing. Your face is soft. One more inhale. And exhale. The left arm is going to come down to the mat. We can take the block off to the side. We'll spin on the back heel so we come back to our runner's lunge. Breathe in, drop the hips, lift the head, lift the heart. And as you exhale, we'll step the right foot back to our downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath in. And a slow breath out. Inhale, the left leg lifts up to the sky. Bend the knee in towards the nose, round the spine. And step the foot in between the hands. Good. We drop the hips, pull the heart through. And then that left arm reaches up towards the sky. As we exhale, the left arm reaches forward alongside the ear. And then we press into the heel, reach the hand forward. We have a nice long spine. Breathe in. Exhale, the left hand comes down to the mat. We can spin the back heel down and bring the block to the inside of the left foot. Good. The left hand comes to that block. Breathing in, the right arm reaches up to the sky. Side angle. Make your same adjustment. So the elbow presses into the knee. You can feel the opening in the groin, in the hip. And then that right shoulder pulls back, back, back as much as you can. Breathe in. And breathe out. Last one. Exhale, the right hand will come down to the mat. We can place the block off to the side. We'll spin on the heel, drop the hips, pull the heart through to our runner's lunge. Exhale, step it back to a downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath in. And a slow breath out. The right leg lifts on the inhale. Let's bend the knee in towards the nose, round. Step the foot through. Good. Breathing in, the right arm reaches up to the sky for our twist. And then exhale, we reach it forward. One inhale here. Exhale, the right hand comes down to the mat. Same thing, we'll grab our block, place it to the inside of the right foot. The back foot spins down, the left arm reaches up on the inhale. Good. Steady breath. Steady gaze. We're going to add a little bit more. So as you breathe in, the left arm is going to pull you up and we meet in a warrior two. Gaze comes over the front fingertips. Take a breath in. Exhale, maybe you bend into that right knee a tiny bit more. Good. Our shoulders are soft. Our gaze is steady. Next breath in, let's flip the palm, reach it forward, and then send it back to reverse the warrior. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, we'll straighten that right knee, expanding through the right side body. One more inhale. And exhale, that right arm pulls us up to standing. Arms are like a T. Let's take one step forward with the back foot. We'll send the hips back, reach the right arm forward, and then down. That right hand can tap onto the top of the block, and the left arm reaches up to the sky. We're in triangle pose. Good. The gaze can come to the left thumb, or maybe it comes to the right big toe. The work here, same thing we've been doing. We're pulling that left shoulder back. We're reaching that right shoulder back. We're expanding in the heart. Our collarbone is wide. Our breath is steady. Breathing in. As you exhale, the left hand will start to float down. We can bend into the right knee, place the block off to the side, spin on the back heel, drop the hips, pull the heart through. We come to our runner's lunge. Take a breath in. Slow breath out. One more inhale. And we'll drop the back knee and send the right foot back, coming onto all fours. Good. Let's drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. And then we tuck the toes under, lift the knees up, and come to our downward facing dog. Okay. One breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, the left leg lifts up to the sky. Let's bend the knee in towards the nose, around the spine, and step the foot in between the hands. Good. We drop the hips, pull the heart through. Breathe out. Inhale, the left arm reaches up to the sky, coming into our twist. And as we exhale, the left arm reaches forward. We send the right heel back alongside the ear, the arm. Exhale, the left hand comes down to the mat. We grab our block, place it to the inside of the left foot, spin the back heel down. Breathing in, the right arm peels open and up towards the sky. We're pressing the knee back. Our shoulders press back. Breathing in, we'll come on up to our warrior two. Good, gaze is steady over the front fingertips. Maybe we can bend into that knee a tiny bit more. Arms are in one straight line. Shoulders are soft. Next breath in, let's flip the palm, reach it forward, and send it back. Reverse the warrior. Inhale, straighten the left knee. Expand through the left side. One more breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, arms come to a T. We'll take one step forward with the back foot. Send the hips back, reach the left arm forward and down to the block. The right arm reaches up to the sky. Good. So we work on pulling the shoulders back. Gaze comes to the right thumb or maybe to the left big toe. One more inhale. Exhale, the right arm floats down. We can place the block off to the side. We'll spin on the back heel, drop the hips, pull the heart through, runner's lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower the back knee. Send the left foot back. One cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, we'll meet in a neutral spine. And we'll tuck the toes under, lift the knees up, and come to our downward facing dog again. Good. Let's take 3 breaths here. We'll send the heels down towards the mat, lift the hips up and back. The arms are long as you breathe in. And as you exhale, your gaze is steady, one point behind you. Breathing in. And exhale, you notice the belly moves towards the spine. Last one. Let's reach the heels up, bend the knees a lot, look forward in between your hands, and make your way to the front of the mat. We'll meet in a forward fold, and let's grab opposite elbows, and just let the head and the neck soften. The knees can be bent a lot. You can swing side to side. Nod the head yes, shake the head no. One more breath in. And as you exhale, we can relax the hands down. And nice and slow, we'll peel on up to standing. Head and arms come last. We're going to practice our standing twist, balanced twist. So you can bring the hands to heart center or to your hips, whichever feels right for you. My mat is really sticky today. It's really humid. Let's pour all of the weight into the right foot. And start to pick the left knee up and in towards our belly, making sure to flex that left foot. Good. So the crown of the head is reaching up to the sky, pressing into all points of the feet. We're reaching up and out of that hip. And if we feel good here, we can move to the next step. So you can reach that right hand and bring it to the outside of the left knee. The palm will face out. Good. So if that feels good, you can reach the left arm up to the sky. And if that feels good, you can start to rotate that arm back behind you. Your gaze is still steady at one point in front of you. But if you've made it this far, maybe your gaze starts to spin so that out of the corner of the left eye, you can see the left thumb. One more breath in. Slow breath out. We come out the same way we came in, nice and slow. So we turn our gaze first so that it's forward. The left arm reaches up to the sky. We start to spin our body back. Hands can come to the hips. Are you still with me? And then the left foot comes back down to the mat. Nice work. We can shake it out. And we'll come back to facing forward. The hands come to heart center or the hips. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, open mouth. Pour all of the weight into the left foot, bringing the right knee in towards the belly. That right foot is flexed, so your whole body's engaged. We're really pressing into the left foot, lifting out of the hips. Crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky. If you're ready, the left hand can face out and place it on the knee. When that feels good, the right arm reaches up to the sky. And then nice and slow, it starts to spin back behind you. Gaze is still steady in front. And then when you're ready, slowly, slowly, we spin our gaze to that right thumb. One more breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, we start to spin our gaze back to center. The right arm reaches up. Our body spins back to center. Hands can come to the hips, and then the right foot comes down to the mat. Nice. Shake it out. And we'll step forward to the front of the mat. Which you're probably already there. Good. Inhale, the arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the palms, and you'll step it back to a downward facing dog. 3 breaths. The heels are reaching down towards the mat, hips are lifting up and back. Inhale, nice long arms. Exhale, belly towards spine. And next breath in, the right leg reaches up to the sky. Bend the knee towards the nose, round the spine. And step the foot in between the hands. Good, we flow through last time. Left hand reaches down to the mat, the right arm twists up to the sky. As you exhale, right arm comes alongside the ear, reaches forward, breathing in, heel reaches back, hand reaches forward. Exhale, right hand comes down to the mat, and we'll bring the block to the inside of the right foot. Good, hand comes to the block, we spin on the back heel, lifting the left arm up to the sky on the inhale. Good, breathe in. Slow breath out. Another one, inhale. And steady breath out. Good, warrior two on the inhale. Gaze comes to our front fingertips. Soften into that knee. Breathe in. Slow breath out. Inhale, the front palm reaches forward and back. Reverse the warrior. Next breath in, we straighten the right knee. Exhale here. Inhale, arms come to a T. We take one step forward with the back foot, reach the hips back, right arm reaches forward and down. We come to our triangle pose. Breathing in. And slow breath out. Good. We're going to add one more posture. As you inhale, the left arm will pull you up. Arms come to a T. Good. We're going to spin that right foot so that it faces forward. Feet are parallel, or toes point in, heels point out. Flip the palms so that they're facing behind us. Clasp the hands together behind the back. Take a breath in, lift the heart. Exhale, fold forward, hinge from your hips. Knees are bent. Good. We bring the heels of the hands together. And then we start to reach the hands up and away from the bum, forward, maybe reaching towards your mat. And last breath in. And as you exhale, the hands will come back to the mat. Breathe in, come to a halfway lift. The hands will come underneath the shoulders. And then we'll walk the hands forward, spinning on the toes. And coming back to our runner's lunge. Let's drop the hips, pull the heart through as you inhale. As you exhale, we'll drop the back knee and then step the right knee back. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, meet in neutral. Good. Exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the knees up, come to our downward facing dog. Good. 3 breaths. Inhale. And then a slow breath out. Breathing in, the left leg will lift up to the sky. Bend the knee in towards the nose, round. And step the foot in between the hands. Good. Drop the hips, pull the heart through. Exhale here. Inhale, come into your twist. The left arm reaches up. Exhale, it reaches forward alongside the ear. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. You grab that block, place it to the inside of the left foot. The back heel comes down. Breathing in, the right arm peels up to the sky, side angle. Exhale here. Breathe in. The right arm will pull you up on the inhale. Warrior two. Breathing in, flip the front palm, reach it forward, send it back. Good. Inhale, straighten the knee. Exhale here. Inhale, arms come to a T. Step that right foot forward, one foot, hips reach back, left arm reaches forward and down, coming to your triangle pose. Right arm reaches up, gaze is steady at the thumb, breathe in. Slow breath out. Good. The inhale is going to pull us back up to standing again. We're going to flip the toes so that they're parallel, or toes will point in, heels will point out a bit. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, let's fold forward. This time, let's bring the hands so that they're in line with the toes. And elbows will come like chaturanga arms. So the elbows will bend if you're that far. If you're not that far, that's fine. You might be up here or elbows straight. Wherever you are, your bum is lifting up and back. Your spine is rounding down towards the mat. And your head and neck is softened. One more breath in. Steady breath out. Inhale. Let's lift back up halfway. Our hands will come underneath shoulders. And then we start to walk it forward, spinning on the toes. We'll drop the hips, pull the heart through, runner's lunge. And then we'll exhale, drop the back knee. And send the left foot back. Good. Inhale, lifting the belly, or lifting the heart, lifting the head. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, we'll meet in neutral. And then we'll bring the toes together, draw the knees nice and wide, and come to a child's pose. We'll walk our hands back next to our face. Press into the palms, lift on up to a seat. Let's bring the hips to one side, swing the legs around. Okay. And we're going to bend the right knee. And then open that knee off to the right. So the sole of the foot comes to the inside of the left leg. And you can bring that leg out towards the side of the mat a little bit more. So you have a nice wide opening. Good. We're going to flex the left toes in. We're going to spin our body over so that we're facing the left leg. Crown of the head reaches up towards the sky. And as you exhale, the chin is going to tuck in, and we'll walk our hands forward, coming into a fold over that left leg. One more breath in here. Last breath out. And then to come out, I'm going to walk our hands first so they're at the center of the groin, and then we press into the hands and come on up to a seat. Good. Let's bring that knee back in, so sole of the foot comes to the mat, and then we'll place the foot to the outside of the left leg. Good. Make sure you're still flexing the left foot in. The right hand is going to come behind us. The left hand will reach forward. Crown of the head reaches up. And then we can grab the knee and spin open towards the right. And we can take tiny micro movements here. So every time we breathe in, crown of the head will reach up a little more. And every time we breathe out, maybe we twist open a tiny, tiny bit more. One more breath in. And as we exhale, we'll spin the body back to center. And we'll send the legs nice and long. Okay. Might feel good to bounce the knees. And then we'll do the other side. So bend the left knee in, and then open that knee out to the left. You can bring the right foot towards the right a bit, so the left comes to the inside. We're flexing the right foot in towards us, twisting the body over the right leg. Take a breath in, and then exhale, fold forward. And to come out, we'll start to walk back to the center of the groin, press into the hands, and lift on up. Good. Let's bring the knee back so that it's facing the sky. We'll bring the left foot to the outside of the right leg. Left hand comes behind us, right arm reaches forward, crown of the head reaches up, and then we spin open towards the left. Tiny micro movements, crown of the head reaches up, breathe in, and exhale, spin. One more inhale, and exhale, spin back to center. We'll extend the left leg long, bounce out the knees if you'd like. Okay. And then we'll bend the knees. Make sure you have a block handy. Arms will reach out in front, and nice C curl all the way down to the mat. Boy. Good. And here we're going to do 2 bridges. One will be active, one will be restorative. So let's bend the knees, walk the soles of the feet in towards your bum. Hands will reach alongside you. Good. And then we're going to press into the feet and lift the hips up to the sky. Good. Your choice how far you want to go here. If you want to clasp your hands together behind your back, maybe make a shelf with your shoulders, but we're making sure to press into the insides of the feet so the knees don't splay off to the sides. Our legs are engaged, and we press into the feet. Maybe we can lift the heart, we can lift the hips a little bit higher. Good. Let's do one more breath in. And nice and slow, we'll start to lower our hips down to the mat once again. Good. So grab your block. You can place it on the lowest height or the medium height. We're going to press into the feet once more, lift the hips, and slide that block right underneath the sacrum. And then you'll lower the hips back onto the block. You can rest the arms alongside you, palms facing up, and maybe you close down the eyes. And breathe. We're staying steady in our breath, even though we're starting to wind down. And you're welcome to stay just as you are. And if you'd like to come into the inversion, you can just start to pick your feet up off of the mat and they'll reach towards the sky. The feeling that you have is softness, so there's no strain. You're not working very hard in your belly, you're not working very hard in your core to bring the feet up towards the sky. The knees might be bent. And we'll be here for about 3 more rounds of breath. And on your last exhale, nice and slow, we can bring the feet back to the mat. And then we'll press into the feet, lift the hips, slide the block off to the side, and lower the hips back down to the mat. Okay. Let's pull the knees in towards the belly, give them a nice little squeeze. Good. And then we're going to let the left leg go long, release it down onto the mat, and just hug the right knee in towards the belly. And then we'll come into our final twist. So let's bring the right arm off to a T or a cactus shape, and the left hand can draw the right knee across the body. And you can just allow it to hang. The right shoulder is going to stay on the mat. And maybe your gaze comes over that right shoulder. Inhale, we'll come back to center. Exhale, let the right leg come long. And we'll do other side. The left knee squeezes in towards your belly. And then drawing the knee across the body, coming into your twist. And inhale, we'll come back to center. Last posture, let's pull both knees in towards the belly and open them nice and wide, and then bring the feet up towards the sky. Grab the ankles or the feet and enjoy a happy baby. Might feel nice to rock slowly side to side. And then we start to draw the knees back down towards the mat. The arms will rest, palms facing up beside you. Close down the eyes. Draw your attention to the space in between your eyebrows. And allow it to soften. And soften the jaw. Soften the heart. Soften the pelvic floor. And the arches of the feet. Palms of the hand. You can start to deepen your breath and wake the body up. Wiggle fingers and toes. And in your own time, your own way, you'll come on up to a seat. Let's meet with palms together at heart center. Bow the chin. We'll close class with an Om today. So release all of the exhale. Deep breath in. We'll ask that this practice be a benefit to all beings. Namaste. Thanks so much for practicing with me.
Thanks so much for sharing your practice with me. If you liked it, please share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe.